It's time to welcome the Wine Ladies with Georgia and Suzanne. An entertaining hour topped up with great ideas about wine, where to dine, anything and everything to do with the vine. Great conversation, lots of laughter, guests from all walks of life, food and wine, music, art, sports, and much more, all on the Wine Ladies.
Hi everybody, it's us the Wine Ladies.
I'm Georgia.
And I'm Suzanne, and welcome to the Wine Ladies, one sip at a time. We are live here today in studio.
And of course to all of our friends and fans on Facebook, Twitter, and thewineladies.com, as always, thank you for sending in all your questions and your comments. And I want to say hello everybody, welcome to Toronto. It's been an incredible week for us, Suzanne, very exciting because the Toronto International Festival is in town and the streets have been filled with beautiful and talented incredible people all week long.
Absolutely. We've had the who's who here in the city, from George Clooney and Madonna and Matt Damon. It's been a fantastic couple of days already. And of course, the whole world is watching Toronto right now. And hopefully they are enjoying some of our fabulous restaurants and cuisine. And of course, our wines that we have here. We have 4 incredible wine regions here in Ontario, and hopefully they'll be partaking some of that as well.
Absolutely. I would say, you know, let's cheers to that. Let's have a toast to all of our wonderful wines here in Ontario, as well as to wishing everybody that's involved in TIFF in its 36th year some great success. We have in our glasses a beautiful Chardonnay Musqué from Ravine Vineyards in Niagara, and it's got lovely peach and apple on the nose. I remember because I smelled it before, and we're going to learn a little bit more about this wine a little bit later, as well as we're going to learn a little bit about a red wine from Henry of Pelham. Those Speck brothers have nailed it again, Suzanne.
They've done it again, absolutely. Well, speaking of great talent and celebrity, we've got 2 fantastic guests in studio today. We have got Adam Waxman and Sara Waxman with us. Now, Sara Waxman, she is an award-winning restaurant critic. She's a food and travel writer. She's the author of 4 best-selling cookbooks. She's been a weekly columnist for the Financial Post, the National Post, editor of Flair, En Route. The list goes on and on and on. I'm just exhausted saying what this wonderful lady has done. And she's also a personal friend of ours as well. Please welcome Sara Waxman to the show. Sara, fabulous to see you. You look marvelous, darling.
Thank you so much. Well, it sounds kind of exhausting after what you described, but I guess I did all that.
You did, and much more to come.
Well, I also want to welcome, now, if I can just say that, you know, the apple does not fall too far from the tree, because we also have the very multi-talented Adam Waxman, son of Sara, and also King of Kensington. My mind just went blank. What was your husband's first name?
Al.
Al Waxman. So,
Adam is our son, yes.
Yes, exactly. And Adam is an actor, and you are also now very intricately involved in sales and marketing and a contributing writer for Dine magazine. Welcome, Adam. Great to see you again.
Oh, it's great to see you. You just reminded me that it's been almost 2 years since the last time I was on your show.
Yes. And you've done a lot of things in those 2 years.
I've had a lot of wine since then.
Keeping up with your mother.
Yeah.
Well, I want Adam to concentrate on wine and spirits because he has such a good palate. I don't know where he gets it from, but
we wonder.
Well, food critic extraordinaire.
And I'm always surprised by his tasting notes and the way he approaches wine and his interest. And I'm very happy to have him look after the liquid assets of Dine magazine.
Now, Dine magazine, first of all, what a stunning cover. We love the cover. And this is the 4th edition, I think?
5th.
The 5th edition. Wow. So this is your 5th anniversary.
Yes.
Wow, congratulations. And the magazine is a coffee-style magazine.
Coffee table
style magazine. Full color, gorgeous inside, and fabulous, lots of fabulous articles, and I can hardly wait to get into it.
Well, you know what, actually, not many people have had a chance to get into it just yet, Sara. Maybe you can tell us when it's ready to come out, where will we find it?
Well, it did come out on Friday, the 9th, with home delivery of the Globe and Mail.
Okay.
to specific postal codes.
Mm-hmm.
And it is in the Air Canada lounges across Canada.
Wonderful.
And in Los Angeles. And it will soon be distributed in some specific retail outlets where food people congregate, like Pusateri, Whole Foods, the Cookbook Store, McEwen's. We just keep it more exclusive to people who are really interested in the magazine, rather than having it sit there and wait for someone to, by accident, come upon it.
Right, right. And I love all the range of stories that you have. You always have something on food, on wine, on some kind of liquid acid, I guess, and also a lot of travel destinations all over the world. Maybe you can tell us a little bit of like sort of the format and what are some of the articles that are in this issue coming up?
I always feel that I've been writing about food and travel for almost 30 years, and people enjoy a lot of the things that I enjoy. So I feel that if I really like it, probably a lot of other people will like it as well. And we choose carefully. Every year we have a local destination. This year it's Quebec. And we've written quite a large feature on Quebec, the food and wine of Quebec. And this coming year, Adam?
I'm going to Nova Scotia.
Oh, awesome.
They have a burgeoning wine industry there,
They've
too.
got wine, they've got seafood. There's so much that's offered in Nova Scotia. So next year, we're focusing on that province.
And what did we do last year?
Alberta.
Alberta, that's right.
Yeah.
So
Alberta for the beef or Alberta for the...
The bison.
For both. Okay, for the bison.
Bison.
Okay.
So this year we did, Adam went to Japan. He went to Thailand, learned how to cook Thai dishes.
Really?
You have yet to make some tom yum soup for me.
I believe you have something in common with Rod Stewart and Vladimir Putin.
We all went to the same cooking school.
Wow. Tell us about that. The something elephant. Is that what it was?
I was singing Maggie May while I made my tom kha kai soup.
You're multi-talented. Didn't know you could sing as well.
Oh yes. Well, it's fabulous. When you go to Thailand, it's that seems to be one of the activities. Depending on the country you go, when Thailand, you can go diving, you can go trekking, but one of the things you must do is go to a cooking school. And there's so many across the country. In Bangkok, we went to 2 cooking schools. One was we got there by a riverboat. It was right on the water. It was in a home, and any ingredient we needed, we just clipped from the garden right there.
Wow, that's amazing.
The Blue Elephant Cooking School, which is where Vladimir Putin, Rod Stewart, George Bush, lots of people go
George
there.
Bush has cooked there as well.
Oh, yes.
Really? Wow.
So
That's quite the colleagues that you
roster.
yes,
right. Well,
my goodness.
they are my colleagues. But
Whoa.
I don't know if they can cook as well as me.
Probably not.
No, but you know, we watched a demonstration, and then we went into a professional kitchen, and we had to pound the ingredients. That's a big part of each recipe, is pounding the fresh ingredients.
Right.
And then we got to eat it downstairs in the restaurant, while the restaurant hosted us to a number of dishes that are out of this world. The colors, the aromas, the ingredients that you can't get anywhere else on the planet. It was fantastic.
So exotic.
Mm-hmm.
And they also have wine. They have floating vineyards in Thailand. Did you have a chance to harvest them? What do you have to do? Harvest them while on a boat? Is that how it works?
Well, they
The life jacket.
one of the things that's special about Thailand right now is something called the Royal Project, where the king instituted a program for the government to buy the lands of opium producers at a profit for the producers.
Okay.
And I'm not 100% certain about this, but then they rent it back to them for a very low rate on the stipulation that maybe you can keep your own stash, but you have to you have to produce crops, whether it's coffee, hazelnuts. They have wonderful coffee there.
You don't think of coffee when you I don't when you think
For all
of
I know, there's
Thailand.
opium in it. It was fantastic. Again, the hazelnuts are out of this world. And they have wineries that are at high altitude, so they're not too affected by the humidity or insects, and it's a young industry, but they're growing.
So what are the varietals that they have there? Do they have the classic varietals and other ones
it's
as well?
Well, it's warm climate wines.
Okay.
And they're experimenting. There's blends, but they're trying to develop wines that would pair well with Thai food.
Right. Okay.
And
Very
it's
aromatic, I guess, kind of varietals.
And it's a young industry, but it just proves that wherever you go nowadays, it seems that that every tourist destination recognizes the value of having a winery. And every tourist board loves the fact that there's a winery there that they can promote. And every winery also has a hospitality arm. They want you to come to their winery and stay there. It's no longer, particularly in Niagara, it's no longer about just going on a wine tour of the winery and tasting the wine. There's a whole experience to be had. So whether it's
with
adding
wine and food, music, art, they're incorporating everything.
There's so much to experience, so many different ways.
Like there's a new winery that just opened up in the new South Coast area called Burning Kiln Winery, and they've got zip lining, which is part of the experience there.
Well, that's what you do when you drink wine.
They sip and they zip.
I guess.
So there you go.
But it shows you all the different ways to appreciate wine and to recognize what's in that bottle. For me, as an actor, I like telling a story, and there's a story in every bottle.
Yes, there is.
Whether it's the people who run the vineyard or the different blends that the winemaker decided to concoct, there's an artistry there, there's a story, and to know that helps you appreciate the wine better.
Yeah, that's very true.
And well, speaking of a story, let's go to a short break.
Okay.
And when we get back, I think we should find out from Sara how she got started in all this. I'd love to know. Would you be able to let us tell us?
Of course, I can.
All right, we'll be right back just after a few messages.
Hey, Georgia. Hey, Suzanne. Welcome to Girls' Night Out. Did you remember the wine?
Of course. After all, we're the wine ladies.
We're in the kitchen, so what wine did you bring?
Well, for our Girls' Night Out, we brought Girls' Night Out. I brought the Chardonnay. I brought the Merlot.
Well, my guy bought me this.
Too funny, the Rosé. Well, let the party begin.
Girls Night Out Wines. Hugely popular VQA wines best enjoyed with friends. Available at the LCBO and other fine retail locations. For more information, go to girlsnightoutwines.com. InBeautyMed Spa is constantly researching the latest innovations from around the world and bringing them home to you. It's a wonderful meeting of Eastern philosophies of skin and body care with exciting and innovative Western technology. All the InBeautyMed Spa health and wellness programs are medically supervised. A physician and dietitian are also available for client consultations. InBeautyMed Spa. Inspire the nature of beauty. Visit InBeautySpa.com.
Hey, Suzanne, it's the only machine that I need. I know, it's a great workout in just a fraction of the time. It made me get excited about workouts again.
T-Zone Vibration is making people sit up and take notice. Employing the newest technology and fitness equipment, T-Zone Vibration gives you an hour workout in just 10 minutes.
Try it. Believe it. You'll want to bring one home. T-Zone Vibration.
Call 905-483-8676. T-Zone Vibration, 905-483-8676.